I can't believe what I just saw out there. David beat Goliath. The Warriors beat the Lakers by a final score of 113 to 115 in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. What a game. The Warriors were down by a very sizable amount early on in the game, and really up until the end, the biggest deficit was 19 points. And sure enough, they beat them by 2. And it really came down to the end. Stephen Curry was the leading scorer, although he didn't have the best game, but he did hit a very clutch, deep three-pointer over Anthony Davis to not seal the game, but pretty much put the nail in the coffin as the Lakers, they couldn't capitalize at the end. James Wiseman had 4 points. Oubre with his season high 23. Props out to Oubre. He's been struggling a lot this year, but sure enough, he came through in the clutch, and he made some good three-pointers out there. Andrew Wiggins with 18 also had a stupendous game out there. He had a really good passing, and, great game out there for him. Draymond had a clutch bucket that was kind of a questionably maybe a travel, but they counted it. And Pascal coming off the bench. If this guy doesn't win Sixth Man of the Year, 19 points for Eric Pascal. The Warriors showed that despite maybe having a kind of a slow start through the first, 10 or so games, they have the capability to pretty much beat any team. If you can beat the Lakers, you can beat any team. Maybe except for Brooklyn. But besides that, the Warriors showed that through all of this, not having arguably their first or second best player in Klay Thompson, they can beat the best team in the NBA. The Lakers, with respect to them, they did lose this game, but Dennis Schroeder actually was the leading scorer with 25 points. He shot a lot of free throws, and he made some pretty good shots out there. LeBron had 19, Anthony Davis with 17. So not the best games for them. LeBron and Davis are usually the leading scorers, and they usually win more games. Or rather, they usually win games like these against opponents. Montrezl Harrell had 17 and Kuzma with 15. And I don't know, it just went down to the end. LeBron had the final shot. It was a three-pointer to win it, and I was like, my heart sank. I was like, shoot, he's going to make it. LeBron always makes those clutch threes, doesn't he? You look at the finals, you look at the playoffs last year. Usually Davis does too, but sure enough, he misses it, and the Warriors win the game. And Dennis Schroeder, sure, he did have the most points in the game, but he missed a very pivotal free throw that they would have been within one. Schroeder missed a free throw. Curry drove down, ran some clock off, missed a layup, which gave the Lakers the ball. There was only 1 second left, however. They called a timeout. Got that shot with LeBron, and it didn't go in, and the Warriors would win their 7th game. The Lakers fall to 11-4, which is still really good, but now I'm thinking Warriors have the capability to do dangerous things. Their record may not be the best, but who knows? Crazy things happen. We're only in 13 games in. If we're playing this full season, the Warriors can stay healthy. The Warriors can play like they did out there tonight with Oubre scoring, Pascal scoring, Curry scoring, Wiggins scoring. So that was really a great game. And I just props out to everyone on the Warriors. There were guys coming off the bench like Kent Bazemore scoring late, Brad Wanamaker. Sure, they didn't have that many points, but they had a great performance out there leading the charge. Everyone pitched in, and the Warriors get their 7th win of the season against LeBron and Anthony Davis, 2 of some of the best basketball players on the planet, and they beat them by 2. A Warriors team without and healthy Klay Thompson. They win the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. And let's go Warriors, baby.